Ba-da-ba-ba-ba-ba, we are back! We're back with the Great Ace Attorney Chronicles. Oh my gosh. I am excited. Let's... Oh, yeah, there we go. There it is. Lagged for a second there. I got worried. But no, it's fine. We're going back in. We're going back in. This is... Part 24? Case... 3 of the second game? Case 3 of the second game, I'm pretty sure. So we're like... This is where we're heading into endgame, I think. We're heading into endgame. And I am excited. The return of the great departed soul. Yes. I hope there isn't a cutscene. I hope my computer doesn't die. Oh, the Great Exhibition.
The grand end of the century Great Exhibition of London. Surely there is not a soul who has failed to hear of it. Wondrous new works of culture and industry from every corner of the globe had converged on Hyde Park, welcoming over 50 million visitors. The last great hurrah of this century. Astonished and delighted people of all nations, and ended on a note of resounding success. But as regards to the terrible catastrophe that occurred during the festivities, very few are aware my friend Mr. Herlock Sholmes had a hand in unraveling the matter. For from the shadows, it was he who earnestly unearthed the facts of the case. And like the centerpiece of the great exhibition, which rose high into the skies of Hyde Park, Sholmes's brilliant deductions, as clear and lofty as the Crystal Tower itself, brought the truth to light.
Okay.
We're here at the showground of the Great Exhibition, which is absolutely packed with people.
Which is absolutely packed with people. Sorry, I shouldn't make fun of him.
Fine, and we're about to witness a most extraordinary scientific experiment.
Like, I love this tone of voice. It's the old-timey sports commentator on the radio voice. And like, I don't know if everyone just spoke this way back then, or if it was like a job requirement to have this particular way of speaking. To be like, I don't know. But like, because you don't really hear people speaking this way, like, nowadays. So like, I'm always so chuffed to hear it. Oh, a scientific experiment. Wait, did they have video? Oh, they would have had video.
Steam engines and electrical power dominate the world. Horse-drawn carts will give way to the motor car. Ships will sprout wings and take to the skies.
Oh my gosh, that reminds me of how planes were invented. I think it was it was 1909, right, when the Wright brothers flew. But like literally, I think in like March or something of 1909, newspapers were like to publish this article that was like, bah, flying ships, flying machines, but a flight of fancy, no one will be able to fly. And then like later on, the same year in December, the Wright brothers flew. Can you imagine being that reporter? I like to imagine everyone talk like that, like, oh chap, wait, yeah, right? the kind of, oh my good lad, this is the horse races. I'm sorry, I'm bad at impressions, but like, I love that radio presenter voice. Okay, I wonder what experiment.
Even more advanced technology, a glimpse into the future.
Oh,
A world first, a demonstration of my super high voltage instantaneous kinesis machine.
oh, I don't like that. Instantaneous kinesis machine. Movement machine? Super high voltage? Oh, that sounds dangerous. Yeah, someone's gonna die, dude.
A man will literally naturally be disassembled by a pulse of high voltage electricity and beamed to another location.
Oh. Hey, so does anyone play Soma? This is oh no.
His body will be reassembled by a series of complex calculations exactly as it was before.
Oh no. Oh, they have straps. Oh, okay. Okay.
In but a few moments from now.
A man is gonna die on stage. The fly. Oh yeah. That's also true. God, especially with at the end of the movie where he ends up like with bits of the machine. Yeah, like this isn't gonna end well. We all know this is not gonna end well. I mean, if you have to be strapped down, I don't think it's gonna end
This
well.
gentleman will, in the blink of an eye, complete an incredible journey through the air.
Oh, unless they're pulling a what was it called again? The Apprentice. You know, with the magicians, the movie with the magicians. I feel like if I say it, it'll be like a spoiler if anyone hasn't watched the movie. But in that movie, they also have a disappearing trick, where one person ends up from one place and then goes to another.
To arrive an instant later on the Crystal Tower behind you.
I hope it's a little bit like that. But okay. So I appreciate your enthusiasm, but this is a scientific experiment. I don't know if you should be.
Yes, 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 yes!
Oh no. Okay. Okay. Oh, I feel bad for everyone that watched that. Oh no. Maybe it's Star Trek rules? Star Trek rules? I'm afraid I don't know much about Star Trek. What are the Star Trek rules? Is it better or worse than what's it called again? Soma rules? I hope no one's unhurt. But like, I don't know. Like the whole point of like teleportation with like the whole ripping apart and reassembly, like how can you guarantee that the human consciousness is even like properly reassembled at the end? Like, did you guys even test that properly? Has a scientific method even been like fully established, or is that guy just like pulling levers and having fun? Ah, man. Bruno, are you listening? Oh, sorry. What was that, Iris?
Huh. What's the matter with you? You've been miles away all morning. Don't you like what I cooked for breakfast?
No, Iris. I love what you cook for breakfast. I am very grateful. Oh, no, that's not it at all. What are we talking about again?
Today's paper. It's full of news about the Great Exhibition again.
Ah, yes. The Great Exhibition. I'd like to go sometime.
Yeah, you're already in London. You might as well go, right?
They make a clone and make it at the— Yeah! It's Summer Rules! Yeah! Where they clone you and then that clone is now the new you and the original gets dispersed. Yeah! God. Oh, I'm glad Star Trek has the same rules as— Oh, no, I'm not glad actually, but I'm assuming Star Trek pioneered maybe that ideal. God. But this is like the late 1900s, early 20th century. So not even late 1900s, early 1900s. I don't think they— Oh, but this is a fantasy game where Sherlock did invent some sort of like blood device. So I don't know, maybe they could pull it off, who knows? But then again, I'm 99% sure that guy's dead.
You're really not your usual self today. You seem very down. Don't you agree, Hurley?
Oh! Why is he sad? Huh? Did you say something? Iris?
Oh gosh, you're even more down!
Oh, poor Iris. Having to be the adult of this household. Dear! When did you arrive, Miss Naruto? I live here? I've been here for about half an hour already. We had breakfast together. What? Why didn't you mention it before? I thought you might have known I was there. You know, 'cause breakfast? Iris is quite right. You're clearly lacking in vim. So much so that I didn't notice your presence. Thanks. Of course, I could deduce the reason perfectly well within simple observations. What? Let's see. Yes, for example, your tousled hair this morning with all its unruly spikes. Oh my god, Sherlock. We've been through this already. My hair just looks like that. Clearly, it can be deduced, therefore, that... let me stop you there, Mr. Holmes, because I think I can see where this is going. My hair always looks like this. It's
Always this... spiky?
it always has. Ever since we first met, in fact. Oh, really? How interesting. It just doesn't look like a haircut as such, I suppose. Okay. Alright, buddy. Laughing in my face. Thanks again. Well, at least he looks back to his usual self. He looks much happier. It crossed my mind recently that it's been 6 months now. Oh yeah, what's the timeline right now? 6 months since, Susato went back? 6 months? Since I was... Oh, no, 6 months since you were debarred. Since I was forbidden from working in court. So I've been wondering how much longer I'm going to be banned.
Oh, well, that would explain why you seem rather glum.
How do we even get banned?
Don't you agree, Hurley?
Why are you sad? Huh? Did you say something, Iris? Ah, back to moping. What's going on? What's the matter with Mr. Holmes today? He seems even more down in the dumps than me.
I know, and the great exhibition has opened. You'd think you'd be excited. Why don't we all go see together? Yeah.
I want to! Of course I do, but I can't! Not for the time being.
Sweetheart, were you banned, perhaps? For being a public menace?
Why not? Why not? Why not? Because I'm a great detective after all. So you're embroiled in some tricky case that you can't be distracted from? Is that it?
I don't remember hearing that you're working on a case, Hurley.
Huh? I suppose I should try to find out what's going on. Okay. Straight into, Oh, sorry, wrong one. I want to converse with this gentleman. Oh, great, we gotta find out what happened 6 months ago. Ugh. Half a year ago now, I took on the defense of a young girl in a trial heard at the Old Bailey. Okay, so this is off-screen from what we know then. What at first seemed like a simple case of murder that took place at a London pawnbrokery. Oh wait, no, this was Gina's case. My bad. Turned out to be one part of a much more far-reaching plot that involved the British government. During the course of that trial, it was found that I made an unavoidable, yet at the same time, unforgivable mistake. Words fail me. The situation is utterly deplorable. Mr. Naruhodo. Yes, my lord. I will decide upon your fate following the conclusion of this trial. Of course, my lord. What did I do again? I bet who asked too many questions to spoil the magical whimsy of the exhibition. You know what? If I was the organizer for the exhibition, I would absolutely bar Sherlock. I'd be like, no. Sir, no. Sir, there are children. There are people there trying to have a good time. Please, sir, please. For the sake of our exhibition, come back at a later time. Perhaps the last day? Or perhaps after hours? So that you don't ruin the experience for everyone else? Oh, man. Poor guy. But like, you know, it's a little bit deserved. See, the problem with playing games is that I don't remember what I did. See, that was a flashback, but the flashback didn't actually show what I did, so I don't remember. What did I do? In the end, I had my right to represent people in court revoked. I was told I had to spend my time in research and study, so that's what I've been doing.
You have, haven't you, Runa? Reading all those big, fat tomes about British law up in your room, and the notes about Sherm's old cases.
Brewing Iris' special blend of tea, fetching my daily bread for me. You become something of a manservant around here. Start on the silver next, Mr. Naruhodo. Thanks for the support, I guess. Well, I'm thinking of going to ask the powers that be to reconsider. Specifically, Lord Strongheart. Lord Strongheart. Of the British Supreme Court on Whitehall. Do we have him in the... We don't.
Lord Strongheart?
Ah, the delightful Lord Chief Justice. Not my favorite fellow. Yeah, we agree there, buddy. Not my favorite fellow either. Oh, yeah. He's not mine either, but he's the man I have to talk to. He's the only one who can grant permission for me to start working in the courts again. I came to Britain to become the best lawyer I could, and I can't do that just sitting around here. What did I do again? Wasn't present false evidence? Because during the Gina trial, we found out that some of the evidence in the very first one, when we represented Magnus McGilded, had been planted, and so we had unknowingly used that as part of our defense for Mr. McGilded. I don't think they should punish us that badly, because, like, if they're going to punish us for it, then surely they would have to punish, fucking, what's his name again? Vampire dude. Castlevania guy. Oh man, my head for names is so bad. What's his name again? Baroque? Van Zykes? Yeah! Like, they'll have to punish him too for letting that happen to his evidence in court. Like, it's... I don't know, man. This feels unfair. The whole of London has been swept up in this great exhibition, hasn't it? The most advanced science, the most modern technology, and the finest works of art and feats of engineering. For the next 6 months... For the next 6 months, our capital will be showcasing these things, and the world will be watching. Oh, it said 6 months long. That's quite good. Plenty of time.
Do you know what I like to do? I like to look down on London from one of those lovely balloons.
Look down on? Do you mean those things fly?
Yeah, of course. They fly high in the sky and don't even need wings to do it. All you need is hot air.
But how? How does hot air have anything to do with flying? It makes no sense.
Well, you see, hot air rises, so...
I can't understand it at all.
I'm sure Iris will be explained to you. It's true, a lot of new scientific discoveries. Most people can't understand them at first. But in 100 years' time, all these things will just be common knowledge.
Right she is. I suppose they might be.
Mind you, some of the science being demonstrated seems very questionable. Something went wrong on the
Oh. So that's the thing we witnessed, right?
Something went wrong on the open experimentation stage yesterday, apparently. There was a huge explosion.
Okay. Open experimentation stage. That sounds like a public liability issue. I don't know if the Great Exhibition should have an open experimentation stage.
Still, I wish I'd seen it, though. I'd love to see how bad some of these scam experiments really are.
Honey, but what if people die? I too like exposing bad science, but aren't you afraid of like the onlookers and the safety of like the participants and stuff? I swear, Iris has like a hidden streak of like what's it called again? Bloodlust. Sounds sketchy, right? It sounds so sketchy. Says the innocent 10-year-old girl. See, even Ryosuke is like, this guy. No, it's another. This girl is, she has something. See here. Every page of this paper carries some article or other about the Great Exhibition.
Oh, can I see it?
But the brighter the things shine, the darker the shadows that cast behind them. Personally, I find myself drawn to the darkness, to the impenetrable. That is my proper atmosphere. Ooh, wow. Hurley, you are much more edgy than I thought you would be.
Oh, yeah, paper.
Shadows cast behind. Is that a metaphorical way of referring to the back page of the paper? Let's give that a gander, shall we? Oh, hey, it's that guy. Can I read this? Every article on the front page is news about the Great Exhibition. Public experiments to demonstrate brand new scientific ideas, cultural exhibits from around the globe. I don't know. This is the British, so I'm like, cultural exhibits from around the globe, okay. It's also positive and hopeful about the coming century. Must go to see it all properly before too long. Okay, I guess we can't actually read it. Oh wow, 10 pages for a single penny. It's pretty cheap. What? A lost cat? No, I'm joking. Someone attacked, what's his name? Van Zykes? Yeah, Lord Van Zykes. Is he okay? So many glowing reports about the Great Exhibition and everything that's going on here. Other than this rather gloomy looking one, that is. Wait, what?
What's the matter, Runo?
The Reaper attacked.
Oh, hey, Altamont Gas Company.
That's where, that's the gas company from the last case. Fiery Wargan sits Danholz ablaze. Oh, you can actually read these. An evening of cordial dancing turned into a blazing brawl last week when one of the lady attendees' dresses accidentally caught on fire. Her panic at the sudden appearance of flames at her feet, the lady dashed madly about the whole of the... resulting in no fewer than 3 casualties? I'm assuming? Well, that's pretty quick, right? And the French courtier's glass eye case. Curious case of a lady who refused to pay her dues for the purchase of 1 glass eye. Oh, she was mad because after ordering the eye as a replacement for the natural eye she had lost, she found she could no more see with it than she could before, and became incensed at the thought of paying at a deficient product. Reminds me of all those people that like, oh yeah, it's okay to get a limb amputated. I mean, it's gonna grow back, right? It's gonna grow back. Right? This must be what Mr. Holmes is talking about. Does he know any more, I wonder? Oh, so I guess we talked to him about it now. Aha. Oh, let's talk about your gloomy mood first, though. Why are you sad? Are you sad that your buddy was attacked? Are you investigating a particular tricky case at the moment, Mr. Holmes? You could say that, I suppose. Nothing more to add? That's not like you. What sort of case? Shh! Quiet, Mr. Naruhodo. Alright. Let's not discuss it here. You never know who might be listening. Okay.
You're acting very strangely, Hurley.
What do you mean, Iris?
Well, usually. The more mysterious and complicated a case is, the better Hurley's mood. Ah. Is it really a case that's bothering you?
Iris, please! You mustn't exercise your astute powers of observation and induction on me without invitation, despite me doing it constantly to everyone else. Remember what I always say. Put yourself in the shoes of the individual about whom you're making deductions. You say that, do you? You, Mr. Sholmes. Never mind. Once I had a cup of tea, I must make my way at once to the crime scene. That was a deep sigh. Did someone you know die or something? It says in the paper that Lord Van Zykes was attacked. That's terrible. You know the legend of the Reaper of the Bailey, of course, don't you? Only too well, in fact. Yes, Prosecutor Baroque Van Zykes. Mr. Vampire Dude. They say that if the Reaper is the prosecutor on a case, there's no salvation for whoever's in the dock. Even if the defendant is found not guilty. Once the Reaper has someone in his sights, one way or another, that person's time left on this earth will be short. London's finest rogues always find some way around the law. They'll stop at nothing to secure an acquittal at trial. Falsifying evidence, paying sham witnesses, threatening jurors, bribing judges. But even such devious tactics as those cannot save them from the hand of the Reaper. As you've experienced yourself, haven't you? Mine, oh my, Mr. Naruhodo. Mr. 3 sips a bottle. Mr. 3, like the jurors? God, the jurors fucking giving me heart palpitations. Ugh. Swear to God, there's something wrong with the jurors in this game. I don't know if it's just like the game developers be like, oh, let's recycle assets, you know, because making a game is difficult, and like that's valid. But like, I don't know, like if it's that or if it's actually tied to something else. I guess we'll find out, right? Yes, I've seen the Reaper's retribution at work. Many of these criminal rogues are reckless and quite unafraid to die. The leader among their fraternity is seen to have been taken by the Reaper. Retaliation like this does occur. Oh my god. Really? The capital has a never-ending supply of such scoundrels. So, do you mean Lord Van Zykes has been attacked like this before? This isn't the first time? He's quite an accomplished combatant, you know? Oh, so that sword isn't for show. He doesn't take these attacks lying down. Although, it seems that his assailants were armed with guns this time. Oh my goodness, is he alright then? Is Lord Van Zykes hurt? My dear fellow, how on earth would I know? Shucks!
Well, in the article here it says, as to what of Lord Van Zykes and his condition, all will be revealed in tomorrow's morning edition. That's the scummiest reporting tactic. What the fuck?
They cliffhanged a news article? Ah, I see. Well, I should have to be patient then. He could be dead. What the fuck? No, I can't wait until tomorrow. Should we check the hospital or ask Gregson maybe? In that case, you should have to inquire with someone in the know. But who? Well, Strongheart perhaps? Oh yeah, he would work? Because he's Wolfman Zalex's boss? I guess he would know. Oh, you got dressed. That was fast. Well, I must be leaving now. Yes, understood. See you later, Mr. Holmes. Aha! You really are a shameless liar sometimes, my dear fellow. What did I do? What? You seek to put me off my guard and follow me, don't you? Well, you'll be wasting your time. The thought hadn't crossed my mind. But now I'm wondering where you're going. Well then, see you later, indeed. Is that reverse psychology? Listen to him. He's still laughing on his way out of the door. Eh, what the fuck?
Alright then, Bruno. Let's get going.
Sweetheart, Iris. What's with your headgear? To accommodate your bows, I guess? What? Oh, Iris? What are you wearing?
I've got changed to go to the great exhibition. You're going to take me.
What? But I was about to go to the Supreme Court?
Oh, well, that sounds fun too. You're going to take me there then.
Okay. Alright, fine. Just lower that weapon, would you?
Of course. Then after the Supreme Court, then we'll go to see the great exhibition.
Wow, we really got held at gunpoint by a 10-year-old.
Oh. I remember Pokey Dumplings told me that we could check stuff on Iris's board. Ah, yes. This is where you note down ideas, isn't it, Iris? What's in the melting pot today?
The blue carbuncle?
Yeah. It's from a case of theft that Hurley solved ages ago. The theft of a precious stone. A carbuncle's another name for a garnet, you see. Especially if it's cut with a rounded top.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Oh, really?
And this garnet was blue, was it?
Well, that's the thing. They're usually red. No blue garnets have ever been discovered.
Oh.
So, who knows what that stolen gemstone actually was? That's the real mystery of the case.
A proper Sherlock Holmes conundrum, isn't it? Huh. New location has been added. I mean, I know that rubies and sapphires are like the same material, I think? Was it emeralds? Emeralds and something. Emeralds and sapphires? One of the more commonly like primary colored gems and another one of the primary colored gems are actually the same gemstone, just in different colors. But one of them isn't, and it's considered rarer than the other two. But I can't put my finger on what it was. Was it sapphires and emeralds are the same? Was sapphires and rubies that were the same? I don't recall. Or maybe it was rubies and emeralds. I don't know. But yeah, gemstones come in more colors than you'd think. I still haven't ever heard of a blue garnet though. So maybe that was sus. Right. I guess we'll go straight to the Lord Chief Justice Strongheart's office. Man, this place is so cool. British Supreme Court, Lord Chief Justice Office. It's been about 6 months now since I was last here. But some things never change, like the sense of foreboding I always seem to feel in this place. Iris? What are you doing? It doesn't seem to be bothering Iris at all though. She's happily reading over there. Oh, with the little legs kicking in the air too.
Oh, I love this place! I always find so many interesting books here.
Of course! I was forgetting you'd been here before. The time I came here 6 months ago. With Susato. When Susato-san was given the news that she was to return to Japan. Man. Ah, I understand you wish to speak with me? Bitch ass. Oh, Lord Strongheart! I trust you've been keeping well? How long do I have? Let's see. Since you first arrived and I requested an audience, it's in 4 hours, 32 minutes, and we've been here for 4 hours? Holy shit. 26 seconds. I've kept you waiting a while. My apologies. Oh, no, not at all. I like nothing more than standing around staring into space.
4 hours.
Good to know. Good to know that doesn't appear to bother him at all. Wow, you just really took me at face value, huh? Miles Strongheart, Lord Chief Justice of London. He's the man who allowed me to start practicing as a defense lawyer when I arrived in Britain as a student. You need only savor the air for a moment in this grand office to understand his preeminent status. As you will be aware, the Great Exhibition of London is now underway at last. We're extremely busy as a result, policing the grounds, guarding the new technologies, dealing with petty crime. And furthermore, as of next month, we shall open the International Forensic Science Symposium? Oh, I had not heard about that. Investigating authorities from 40 countries around the globe will be taking part, including from your own land. Forensic science is the future. The world must embrace it. As we are the hosting nation, I have much to do. And it is my highest priority. If the others must wait for my attention as a result, so be it. I feel like maybe you should delegate more rather than just letting other matters sit. A personal opinion.
Well, it's nice to know where I stand.
So, you wish to consult with me? Of course, I can very well imagine what this is about. Thank you for agreeing to this meeting, my lord. I want to be allowed to start working as a defense lawyer again in court. That's what brought me here today. But actually, there's something else playing on my mind, as it happens.
Bruno! Just take a deep breath and come out with it!
Oh, okay. Could I perhaps get permission to work again? I've been good! I actually came here to ask, today to ask for your permission, blah blah blah. Go on. 6 months ago, my right to work in court as a lawyer was revoked, and I was told to spend my time studying. Obviously, I was very sorry for what happened, but the thing is, it made me understand what it really means to defend someone under the rules of a foreign justice system. And I desperately want to have another go. Please, permit me to enter the court again. Mrs. Naruhodo. Yes? Here it comes. I'm sure you haven't forgotten your position here, have you? At best, you are a substitute for your compatriot. It was never your intended role. But you then gave me the role, so now it is within my rights to ask to be properly schooled in the British judicial system, maybe? Please? Well, that's true. The Japanese government actually sent my best friend on this study tour. Kazuma! Not me. It should have been Kazuma. So determined to bring change to our own justice system at home. That was his calling. Kazuma. If that tragic accident hadn't happened, I wouldn't be here in this office now. Mr. Asogi was my best friend, you see. That's why I can't leave it unfinished. I have to fulfill his calling for him. I have to reform Japan's judicial system, right? His calling, you say? Has it never occurred to you that perhaps you know nothing of his true calling? Okay. See, the thing is, when we first met Strongheart, I remember thinking that maybe he and Kazuma were in cahoots about something. Because Kazuma was about to tell us something on the ship the night before he... The night before he took his vacation! Oh, Kazuma. The night before he took his vacation, he was like, ooh, Ryosuke, I got something to tell you, and will you stay with me no matter how bad it is? And I'm like, Kazuma, I will stand with you till the end of the earth, till our sun dies, till the seas rise and freaking wash us all into the cold, heartless depths. I will stand with you, buddy. Anyway, makes me think if he and Strongheart had something going on, some kind of conspiracy. True calling. Sorry? The mission with which that young law student was charged. What do you suppose it really was? To be a good law student? What do you mean? Mission? He's not making any sense. Oh, but then again, mission. Hosonaga was tasked to make sure that Kazuma wasn't, like, assassinated. Because that was a legitimate concern the government had. And on top of that, his name was part of the encrypted Morse code that was leaked from the British government. So... God. Have you considered that you know nothing about this thing you might not have known about 5 months ago? Literally, Strongheart is such an asshole, right? Like, he had full opportunity to tell you all about it when you first came into his office, like, right? But, like, I don't know. What do you mean? Mission, he's not making any sense. He's playing bloody games with me. Never mind. Yeah, he truly is just playing that game of being, like, cryptic, isn't he? But, like, I feel like the game itself is, like, hinting something that maybe I should be figuring out, but I'm too dumb for this. I can't figure it out. I've read all the reports you submitted over the past 6 months. It's clear to me that you regret your actions and have been studiously obeying your revised instructions. Do you mean? As of this moment, I reinstate your license to practice law here, in Great Britain. Okay, maybe he's not an asshole. Oh, okay, this is good. Thank you so much!
That's wonderful news, Bruno.
In fact... Oh, son of a bitch. Okay, maybe he wasn't being nice as much as he just wanted a bloody defense lawyer to throw under the bus. In fact, I believe I have a perfect case to mark your comeback. A curious affair. You consider it, I hope. Of course! Please, tell me more! Okay, we'll ask about the curious affair, and then we'll ask about the forensic science symposium. You described it as a curious affair? Yes, that's right. I believe it was reported in the press. Oh, that's a really high-profile case, buddy. Are you aware that there was a serious accident at the Great Exhibition yesterday? Oh, yes, actually. Ryosuke, we have the paper with us.
Yes, I read about it. Professor? A professor from Germany tried to carry out a crazy experiment.
I reinstate you as legal scapegoat. Literally! Necrofact, you're so right. That is our professional. Like, that is our official professional title. Legal scapegoat, right? That's all we are to him. God.
Let me see. How was it described? Super high voltage instantaneous kinesis, I think.
Instantaneous kinesis? As in moving things with a click of the fingers?
That's right. It's just what herbal blend needs. A dash of devil may care.
Whatever this serious accident was exactly, it clearly captured Iris's imagination.
That's good for a 10-year-old.
It's an unfortunate business. A large explosion engulfed the public experimentation stage and a man lost his life. A certain Mr. Odie Assman. Odie Assman. Osman? Assman. Osman? Assman. An investor and a well-known figure in society. A large explosion?
A man died?
No, Iris! See, this is what I was saying! As fun as it is to watch quack science fail, sometimes people get hurt. Oh, Iris, I'm so sorry. Chin up, young lady. The man responsible for the experiment was Professor Albert Harebrain. His harebrained schemes. He was detained immediately after the incident and is due to appear in court tomorrow on the charge of murder.
I feel like at most it should be gross negligence, right? Maybe manslaughter? Murder?
Did he have a reason to try to kill his own investor? That feels off.
What? Murder?
If you intend to take his defense, you should hurry to meet with him in prison. And there is very little time left for you to carry out any kind of investigation.
And no thanks to you, Mr. Made Me Wait 4 hours. Dickhead.
The Great Exhibition, a scientific experiment gone wrong. And murder? I feel out of my depth before I even started. Still.
We should get to the prison straight away then, and try to meet with this German professor. Did you think?
Definitely! Ah, yes. One more thing about the case. Good news, perhaps? Oh. Is this good news? There's a connection with our mutual acquaintance, the Reaper. Oh, well, at least if there is a connection, it means he can't prosecute on the case. If he's related to the case, so I guess that's good news? Oh, with Lord Van Zykes? How? Oh, he doesn't tell us. He doesn't tell us. What? Let's talk about this forensic science then. All sorts of conferences have been taking place around the world to coincide with the Great Exhibition. And next month, the largest and most important of them all will take place at last. The International Forensic Science Symposium. It does seem as though criminal investigation needs to embrace scientific methods, doesn't it? Exactly! Well, he's passionate at least. London, the global epicenter of culture, science, and wealth, now has a population exceeding 6 million. Sadly, crime in the capital is growing at a similarly startling rate. So, it is imperative that we use the latest scientific methods to investigate and resolve cases as efficiently as possible. Which is what's known as what's known as forensic science, isn't it? Exactly! The future of policing! Oh. Regrettably, however, Britain is currently dragging its feet when it comes to adoption of forensic methods. Oh dear, that's alarming. Exactly! It's extremely alarming! Oh my gosh. This guy keeps scaring Iris. If I were Her Majesty's Attorney General, you can be sure. The numbers of crimes committed and resolved in London will be very different to current figures. Okay, are you looking for a promotion? And I can cite 12 solid arguments and 223 individual reasons to support my claim. Sorry? By way of apology for keeping you waiting earlier, I shall detail everyone now. Maybe you can write them down so I can read it in my own time? I don't think taking up more of my time after you made me wait 4 hours is good. What?
Oh, how fascinating!
It all began 15 years ago. I was... Oh, he just started this entire backstory. Oh, he's forcing us to listen to his entire backstory. Okay, we have Strongheart lore. Oh, all right. Oh my gosh, he's just making us listen. Okay. Oh god, he's still going. Oh my god. You know, when it blacked out, I thought for a second maybe it's gonna be like the Skyrim meme. Finally, you're awake. Jesus. And that more or less sums up my feelings on the matter. In the simplest of terms, of course. Essentially, to formally establish a forensic investigation division within Scotland Yard. That is my mission. Oh! Right, yes. That's wonderful. Exactly. Wonderful is precisely what it will be. Oh, Iris has gone off reading. Iris isn't paying attention at all. She's got her nose in another book now.
Oh, is it over? Did you learn anything useful?
I actually drifted off for a moment, for the most part. He's surprisingly ardent about forensic science. Okay, I guess he won't tell me about Van Zykes and stuff. I guess we'll just go to prison? I don't know what else we... Okay. To prison it'll be. Oh yes, there's a professor. Mr. Hairbrain? The warden said cell 11. That's this one.
Oh, there's someone curled up in a ball in the back corner. Look!
What's his name again? Professor Albert Hairbrain, was it? Excuse me, Professor Hairbrain. Who are you? I'm Ryosuke Naruhodo, a defense a lawyer? What? Was it something I said? A lawyer, you say? What would you be here to... about the experiment? Are you going to defend my hypothesis? Well, no, because I'm not a scientist, but I can defend you in court. Your hypothesis? Sorry, I don't... Yesterday's demonstration! This demonstration was... a magnificent demonstration was... And it was an... I don't know if you can say it's a success when someone died, dude. It was an out-and-out success by anyone's calculations. But despite that, no one listens. No lawyer believes in science. When it's explained, they all leave at high velocity. Huh? Now's probably not a good time to mention that your zeal made my concentration leave for a while too. At high velocity. That's you, isn't it? I guess I'll just talk for now. Let me know about yesterday's demonstration, please. You mentioned that the demonstration yesterday...
The papers have called it a spectacular failure. After all, a man died in the explosion, didn't he?
Ugh! Oh yes, you could interpret the results that way if you really wanted to. Really wanted to? At face value, a person died. That wasn't within your scientific... I don't think that was within your experiment bounds, was it? What? Well, I suppose in the strictest sense. The experiment was a failure, but at the same time, it was a great success. Okay. Okay, wait. Let me try to walk through his line of logic. His intention was to transport one person to another via means of teleportation. Instead of that happening, a machine blew up, and someone died, and he considers that a success? How? Yeah, you've lost me, dude. And sort of their own lies right there in front of me. Mr. Asman was spontaneously disassembled. Yeah, that's what happens when people get exploded. But I wouldn't call a hand grenade a teleportation device. I mean, I guess it does transport you to different locations, many different locations, all at once. But I don't think that's what people want. Until then, everything had been going exactly as my calculations had predicted. At that point, he should have been beamed into the crystal tower by instantaneous kinesis. However, instead he was beamed all around the experimentation stage, I assume. The machine exploded and Mr. Asman, in fact, perished? Yes, I can't deny that experimentation was a failure. So what you're really saying is that the large explosion that killed Mr. Asman was an accident, correct?
But the bigwigs that had you arrested on suspicion of murder.
Yeah, what was your motive, or apparent motive at least? I was responsible for a man's death. That is the immutable truth here. And for that, I wish to be punished. At once! But... Murder? Never in a million years! It was an accident! Simply an accident! I see. Oh my gosh, Iris' dead look. She's like, this bitch.
Hurley and I were talking this morning, you know. He said that the situation would change completely, depending on whether it was treated as an accident or murder.
Yeah, because, you know, one, you have intent to kill someone, and the other, it was just unfortunate circumstances. How exactly?
Well, if it really was an accident, then the professor's machine will be kept in protective custody.
On what grounds?
Ah, yes. It's newly established here in Britain. The Special Dispensation for Scientific Equipment Act.
That one passed me by.
But if the case is treated as a murder...
And the police had to hold the equipment? Yeah.
Then they'll say my machine is the murder weapon! They'll be able to pour over as much as they like!
Oh, ooh, conspiracy. So what you're saying is that you think the reason they charged you for murder was so that they could get their hands on your machine? Damn, does your machine actually work? Why do they want to check it out? Wow. This is okay. So maybe he's not as harebrained as he first seems. If they examine it in detail, they'll find out how it's made and then reverse engineer it. They'll be able to copy my idea. My precious hypothesis will be stolen. Does patenting exist yet? The machine must be protected from that at all costs. That's why it's imperative to this whole incident to show Let's try that again. That's why it's imperative this whole incident is shown to have been an accident in tomorrow's trial.
This guy reminds me of a Pokemon character. He has Pokemon character eyes.
If that makes sense. Ah, I see now.
Alright, let's talk about your instantaneous kinesis.
So in short, there was a terrible accident at the Great Exhibition Showground yesterday. Yes! Or rather no! The devil's in the details. Strictly speaking, there was a terrible explosion. Sounds the same to me.
You were demonstrating super high voltage instantaneous kinesis, weren't you? Fascinating!
Humans, like all matter, made up of particles that are held together by electrical bonds. So it must have been possible using a sufficiently high voltage to break those bonds and beam that particles through space. Wait, you're still in the purely theoretical part of experiment? Wait, you conducted the experiment because you think it must be possible? Did you at least try on like some other things first? Bruh. That's it in a nutshell. That's my idea, you see? My amazing hypothesis. You couldn't have tested it on like, I don't know, like a brick? See, I thought the reason why you were so confident in it was because you were pulling like a fun con, right? Like a fun trick, a fun magic trick. But you legitimately believe in the science of your experiment, and you were willing to perform it on a human. No less. Okay. Gosh, that's unimaginably high-level science. Oh, but dare to imagine it! Dare to dream of such incredible technology! Just think! One moment I could be here in this cell, and the next, I could be at the Great Exhibition again. Well, yes, that would be incredible. And the next, in a mere blink of an eye, I could be at the Great Parisian Theatre, say. The possibilities are endless. The whole of our vast planet could be within reach. So, no more hiding in wardrobes on rocky seas for 50 days? Poor Renouski has PTSD over that cupboard debacle, I think. Poor guy.
I really don't see it like that.
What do you mean, Iris?
Well, if you could travel anywhere in the world instantly, the planet wouldn't really seem vast anymore, would it? Make it feel like it shrunk.
My word, that's exactly right! What are the implications? What does this mean? I feel like you should have thought of the implications before the experiment, maybe?
Oops. That's got Professor Bunny Brain.
Bunny brain.
Really worried by the look of it.
Clearly, this is another case of just because you can doesn't mean you should, I suppose.
The point is, my calculations are flawless. The science works.
Does it?
Without a practical demonstration, it means nothing.
It's always the fly in the ointment.
Because practical demonstrations cost a lot of money. Money that young scientists like you don't have.
That's exactly it, yes!
Curly's always complaining about it. He says the government should invest more in science.
Well, anyway, I bumped into him at the right time. I met the well-known investor, Mr. Asman. The victim who died in yesterday's terrible accident, you mean? Okay, tell me about the victim. The full name of the man who died in yesterday's accident was Odie Asman, wasn't it? What exactly was your relationship with the man?
He first visited me and my lab in Germany a year ago now. He said he wanted to invest in my immaculate hypothesis. I thanked my lucky stars!
I see. So you hadn't really known each other until then.
Money for scientific research. I'm so envious!
As far as I was concerned, the man was an angel. Oh, really? Well, yeah, he sure is an angel now. At least. on, Angel, even. I was prepared to fund a practical demonstration of my hypothesis for presentation at the Great Exhibition. And now that went well, I can expect additional financial support by research from the British government. Mr. Asman provided me with money and an exceptional engineer. He reduced the machine to my precise specifications. Oh, so you didn't build the thing. But then your dreams were blown to dust in one enormous explosion. As you can see, I owed everything to Mr. Asman. I would never, ever have thought about taking the man's life. Well, he seemed genuine enough. I don't think he's lying. Okay, I guess we don't have anything more to ask him. Can't examine. Can I present? I guess there's nothing to present either. Huh. If you let your concentration slip, you might miss what people say. Should I? I haven't really got any evidence to really give people right now. Let's head home and see if, like, Sholmes is still there. No, he's not still here. Okay, never mind. Oh, yeah, we're gonna ask, this guy about, what's his name? Van Dykes. Yeah. Oh, that reminds me, have you seen this? The reports of the overwhelming success of the Great Exhibition? Of course. No. The story on the back page. What story? About Van Dykes? Is he okay? Is he alive? The Reaper attacked. That. Oh wait, we can read this. Top prosecutor Baron Van Dykes' life came under threat yet again as a group of heavily armed assailants brandishing large knives and pistols ambushed him last night. Sight of the Reaper of the Bailey and his companion, vigilantly keeping the mob of blackguards at bay, was captured by this reporter, who then rushed straight away to the police to report this most heinous crime. Oh, so he had a friend with him. Who? Oh, actually, now that I looked at it properly, that's Van Dykes in the back. For some reason, I thought. Wait, do I have a? Okay, I can't point it out. But I thought the guy on the left was Van Dykes. But now looking at it, it's clear that he's the guy on the right. Who the fuck is the guy on the left? Batman-ass looking bitch. As host of the Great Exhibition, the City of London can ill afford to have such brutal acts of violence. As to Lord Van Dykes' condition, you've enjoyed some victories in court against my #1 prosecutor, have you not?
Poor Mr. Reaper. What happened to him? He wasn't killed, was he?
And there is no need for concern. Lord Van Dykes would not be so easily dispatched, I assure you. Can you tell us what happened? I'd really love to know. Very well. If it interests you. It does! Otherwise, why would I ask you, bitch? Damn. Fortunately, Lord Van Dykes emerged from the attack unscathed. Oh, he's fine. No worries. Street ruffians are no match for that man. He's a very capable fighter. But that's incredible! They were armed with guns! Oh, did he do the thing where he like shing 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 and the bullets get deflected? Man, I really hope that happened. Just so that that thing can be like canon in like the Ace Attorney universe. That you can like just do that. Why was he attacked though? Do we know? It's related to the events that occurred a month ago. The leader of one of the capital's criminal organizations was indicted and prosecuted by Van Dykes. But the man was acquitted, and no doubt large sums of money were involved behind the scenes. Large sums of money?
Ah, corruption.
A deplorable situation. Members of the jury were bribed, it seems. However, despite winning his freedom, the man in question met a dramatic end yesterday.
Asman?
But no way. But surely you're not suggesting that it was the work of the Reaper, surely? The victim's henchmen certainly seemed to think so. was a man by the name of... Yes, it was Asman. Oh my gosh. Holy shit, I didn't think the two were connected. Oh my gosh. He was a man by the name of Asman. Mr. Odie Asman. I guess I should call him Assman now. So he was a bit of an ass, perhaps.
Did you say Asman? That's the man who died in the big explosion at the Great Exhibition.
Yes. Known publicly as an investor, but in reality, the head of a significant criminal organization. Unbelievable. Well, I guess he had to get that money from somewhere, right? I wonder, could I ask you something, Lord Strongheart? Try me. Why do you use Lord Van Zykes as a prosecutor? All the criminals who manage to get off in court then meet with mysterious ends outside the courtroom. And fearful of that fate, they seek to strike at Lord Van Zykes first. I know there's no evidence that he's actually the Reaper in that sense, but still, something's clearly going on here. I have Van Zykes work for the prosecution service for two reasons. Firstly, the man is the best prosecutor in the capital, bar none. And secondly, any deaths of criminals that have occurred outside the courtroom following his trials are nothing to do with him. Okay, the way you phrase that makes me think that if they have everything to do with you, okay? Bitch, are you up to something? But that doesn't make any sense! How can you explain the way somebody had died if not by someone's hand? Well, Brunowski, you see, he said it wasn't to do with Van Zykes. He didn't wash his own hands clean of that. Oh my gosh, Strongheart, what the fuck? You're really taking the law into your own hands? I guess, but like, that's bad? Van Zykes might have earned himself the moniker of the Reaper, but he is no killer. So he will continue to prosecute on behalf of the crown. Unless he wishes otherwise, of course. Okay, well, it's good to know he's not, like, prosecuting against his own will, I guess. Oh, man. Well, I must be leaving for my next engagement. I'm already 11 hours and 11 hours? And 16 minutes late. My colleagues may be starting to fidget. That's half a day, my dude. 11 hours late? That's quite something. The meeting had already started when I arrived back here for this engagement with you. So lateness was inevitable. Time stops for no man. I'm sure it stopped for me during those 12 solid arguments and 223 reasons. Oh my god, I forgot that he had to... He was already late for a meeting, and he was like, no, let me take up more of your time. Oh, yes! Where would I find Lord... Okay, that was cursed. Sorry. I did not mean to do... I didn't click anything. What the fuck kind of ghost ass? What the fuck? Huh? Oh, this is cursed. There's a poltergeist here, I think. Oh my gosh. What was that? How'd that happen? I didn't touch anything. What the hell? Okay. Alright, yeah, where will we find Lord Van Zykes? What the hell? Is someone telling me to stop streaming? What the fuck is happening? Strongheart? Are you doing this? I would assume he's in his office. Oh, I haven't seen his office yet. Right, I'll go and ask him about the attacking person. I want to get this straight from the horse's mouth. Away with you now. I'm leaving Professor Harebrain's defense entirely in your hands. Of course, yes. Thank you very much, my lord. Okay. New location? Okay, let's go see bro. I don't know, I wanted to finish, you know, at least this part of the investigation before stopping. But some higher power is telling me to stop now. Gosh. That's a bit creepy. Oh my gosh, look at the amount of wine glasses he has. 'Cause he keeps throwing them away. That's a very impressive painting though, I gotta say. That's a huge painting. Damn, bitch must be rich.
Oh, so this is the legendary Reaper's office.
Yes, it appears so.
Brr, it sends a chill down your spine, doesn't it? An amazingly deathly atmosphere.
Oh, is that... Oh wait, is that... Sorry, my head's covering it. Yeah, this way. Can you see that? It's like a replication of the device. Is that a replication of the entire Great Exhibition? What the fuck? That hooded figure was so still I hadn't noticed their presence. I wonder who it is. So wait, is that not Baroque? What are you doing here? God! Oh, it's so weird to see him in this angle. Oh wow, yeah, oh, I've never seen you from front on before. Oh wow, yeah, your hair is much more mullety than I thought it was. Damn boy. Wait. Oh! Was that hooded figure this person? Oh, is that your Batman friend? He's as unwelcoming as I thought he would be. Actually, maybe even more so. Well, you know, Baroque probably always aims to exceed expectations. Oh, I'm glad to see you're doing well. I am. Okay. Well, glad to see that you have all your limbs. Glad to see you're unharmed. Yeah, so what the fuck was that about? So, who's that person by the wall? Being punished for something or the other? No punishment is taking place here. Okay. Hard to believe when you're in the same room, but alright. That's my apprentice. He's sitting there of his own free will. Okay. Okay. I didn't know you had an apprentice. Yeah, so it is the same person. This must be the same person who was pictured in the newspaper. He's very able in combat. A requisite skill for anyone under my tutelage. Right? That's nice to hear. Are you referring to the attack on the Reaper that was reported in the papers? The Reaper? I'd be interested to know the Reaper's true identity myself. Assuming, that is, such a fabled fiend genuinely inhabits our great courtrooms. Oh, we can't talk to him. Wait, can I examine your room first? Don't mind me, I'm just checking out your room. Oh, what's this? A nice chest place? Lord Van Zyke's desk. Looks... It's so stylish.
And that's a marble chest behind. Oh wow, my speaking. And that's a marble chest set beside it.
Chess? Oh, that's the Western version of our Japanese shogi game, isn't it? You know, I'm actually quite good at shogi problems.
Oh really? You probably like chess problems in that case.
I'd love to challenge Lord Van Zyke sometime. Do a bout of shogi problems.
If you only want to challenge yourself, you can always do that in your own home.
Okay. Ah, his wines. With a fine collection of hallowed chalices and bottles neatly lined up here. My hallowed bottles are filled with the essence of the finest grapes from the finest vineyards I visit. Okay, this is really funny. We're like talking to him, and I wander off to look at his glasses. I'm glad he's commenting on it though. And I'm glad you're enjoying your wines, I guess. And I personally oversee those chalices being made by the finals. He doesn't even fucking throw glasses, he throws crystal glasses? What the fuck is wrong with you? Bro! What the hell is wrong with you? Yeah, you can recycle glass, I guess. You can just like melt it down and like blow it into another glass. But like, crystal? I don't know if you can recycle that in the same way. Cause it's crystal. What the hell? You go through so many glasses in a case. What the hell's wrong with you? And I personally oversee these chalices being made by the finest crystal craftsmen in the world.
And yet you throw them around in court like they were worthless.
Fucking drag him, Iris. Yes. Because this imbecile is so unimaginably and repeatedly wide of the mark sometimes. Me? Before you open your mouth next time, you should consider the poor artisans whose work you defile. I'm not the one throwing shit, asshole! God. So it's my fault? Silly me! How could I have ever thought otherwise? Dickhead. Well, I guess those artisans are fucking... at least, I guess they're at least very happy for the repeated, patronage, right? Hey, let's check out this giant... Is that him? That portrait really dominates the room, doesn't it? Oh, it is! It's a very majestic outfit and pose, but sadly, whoever painted it didn't do a very good job of capturing Lord Van Zyke's facial features. Oh, is it not him?
Yeah, you're right. I mean, it's not far off, but the artist
Exaggerated his subject's handsomeness, I think. Oh my god. Iris! You can't just say that! Actually, you know, if anyone could say something like that, it would be a 10-year-old girl.
Yes, you're right. I mean, it's not far off, but the artist has exaggerated his subject's handsomeness, I think.
God. That's a death blow. Ah, that reminds me. I heard Emperor Napoleon of France ordered artists to make him look more attractive when they painted him.
How vain. That's really not an attractive quality in a person, is it?
The portrait does not depict me. That's surely that's immediately obvious. I just hear gossiping. While poor Baroque Van Zyke just stands there like, bro, that ain't even me. Yeah, I was gonna say, is this like his father or something? His uncle? Brother? Some other relation? God. That's so funny. I'm sorry, bro. I didn't mean to, No, it's okay. It's okay. It was just fun teasing. Don't worry about it, bro. It's okay. We still think you're very handsome. Just not as handsome as the painting. Oh, then who is it? He didn't even answer. Oh, I'm sorry. Are you butthurt? Oh shit, is it a dead relative? Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, I don't mean it. If it's a dead relative, I'm really sorry.
A bit harebrained.
Oh wow, he's older than I thought he was. I thought he was like 12. Well, not 12, but like, seriously, look. The ages, I swear to god, in this game, like...
Odie Asmund.
Like, some of these people look like they could be in, like, high school. Yeah, this is a replication of the Great Exhibition.
Oh, look! It's a scale model of the Great Exhibition showground.
It's amazing. I wonder why it's here.
Perhaps he made it to take his mind off the sadness of being too busy to attend in person.
Or perhaps he's too embarrassed to queue up for a ticket. I mean, he's right there. We could ask him. Oh my gosh, this is my new favorite activity. Openly speculating about Barack von Zykes while he stands next to us, observing us, speculating about him. Surely it's obvious I'm using it as an investigative aid.
Oh.
You Nipponese have no business painting others as overly reserved. Ugh. I really didn't think it'd overhear that. Oh, but it was funnier that way. It was funnier that he overheard it. Oh man. What's this?
Hello? Hello, what's this?
Are these wines? Look at all these ancient casks lining the wall there.
Casks in the Reaper's chamber? Or are they caskets?
You don't think all those people who escaped conviction in court are lying inside them dead, do you? What ridiculous notions are going through your head, man? This is my collection of fine vintages. Oh my gosh, the way Iris is like... Oh, yes, of course. Thank you for clearing that up.
Reno and I were just musing to ourselves.
Don't mind us, Mr. Reaper. I wouldn't if you hadn't invited yourselves to my office with talk and to talk nonsense within my earshot. Oh, I'm glad he seems fine. He's like in high spirits. Hello, Batman. How are you? It really looks like a punishment to me.
I've never seen someone sitting like that before.
He hasn't moved a muscle since we arrived. Do you think perhaps he's dead? Oh my gosh! Ryosuke, you can't say that! The person's sitting right there!
If he was dead, Reno, he wouldn't be sitting up, would he?
Well, anyway, dead or alive, he's not overly approachable, is he? I don't think he's going to talk to us.
He's not dead!
Alright. Well, that's fine. We don't get to talk to this guy. It's funny how he uses a fucking quill for like... I mean, does Van Dyke's also use a... Oh, they also use a quill. Oh, like, do they just all use quills at this point? I was saying like, wow, this guy's like old-fashioned with his fucking quill. But I guess... Actually, pens a thing yet? 1901? Maybe not. Damn. For someone who wears a mask, I can't believe he wears white though. You wouldn't think he would wear black, right? Because he seems like some kind of weird hooded vigilante. Batman-esque. Like, wearing white just seems to like be counterintuitive to that, doesn't it? Alright, pal. Sorry about that. I'll leave you alone. I will talk to your friend here instead. Let me know about last night's attack. Well, Strongheart said that the assault last night was some sort of revenge attack? True. Carried out by henchmen of Odie Esmond's criminal organization. The investigation meant their arrests were imminent. Presumably, they hoped to kill me off before that happened. Odie Esmond. He's always masqueraded as one of London's most powerful financiers, a global investor. But his enormous wealth came to him by underhand means, via his criminal activities.
And he used that money to buy himself a verdict of not guilty when he found himself in court, didn't he? Being prosecuted by you, Mr. Reaper.
But the man got his comeuppance in the end. Yesterday, in fact. In extraordinary circumstances. It was a most unusual cause of death. I know about that! It was a super high voltage instantaneous kinesis gone wrong! Mr. Asman died when the demonstration on the public experimentation stage ended in an enormous explosion. Incorrect. And do you think I have some sort of divine ability to cause an accident like that, do you? Well, no, that does seem a little far-fetched. If this man really is the fabled Reaper, then he has to be innocent of this particular death at least.
It's strange how this has worked out, hasn't it, Runa? I mean, what with you taking the professor's defense for trial tomorrow?
What? You're going to be defending him? Oh, yeah, that's right. Though I barely know the man's name yet, to be honest. Albert. Albert Hairbrain. That's right! Do you know him by any chance? Of course. He's a contemporary of mine. We were at university together. Ah! Oh, 'cause you were the same age. Yeah. Yeah, you're the same age. Wait. The scientist invented a machine. A friend of Lord Van Dyke's, apparently. Huh. You're... What? Your contemporary. Yeah, tell me about your friends. It's hard to believe that you have friends. Sorry. Not to be mean. I'm sure you have plenty of friends that like you, Lord Van Dyke's. Pog, we're back. Anyway, where are we now again? Hello, Dead by School. Yeah, we're back. Big poggers at that. We are currently Iris and I are poking fun at Lord Van Dyke's as we try to figure out exactly what happened to him last night. Cause, alright, a quick recap about what happened. Is the London Great Exhibition has opened. An experiment that was going to be shown at the Great Exhibition went wrong. A person unfortunately died. We have been reinstated as a defense lawyer. The person who is accused of murder of killing the guy who died at the Great Exhibition is now charged with murder, and we're going to defend him. Additionally, Lord Van Dyke's and some other person was attacked. Yeah, they were attacked because of the whole Reaper's Curse thing. Because it turns out the person who died in the experimentation stage was a wealthy criminal who had apparently bought his innocent verdict in a trial before against the Reaper. So they attacked him. But Van Dyke's is fine, and we're just talking to him to make sure he's fine. And now we're gathering information about his friend, who turned out to be our defendant. It's a case of everything coming together and being connected, I guess. But yeah, we're investigating. It's a whole lot, actually. Now that I have to say it out loud, it's a whole lot. There's a lot going on. Yeah, so our defendant, Albert Hairbrain, German scientist, went to the same university as Lord Van Dyke's, apparently. I understand that Professor Hairbrain was from Germany, though. Hairbrain's from a respectable British family. Oh, okay. So he immigrated to Germany afterwards? Ah, yeah. After graduating from the University of London, he moved to Germany to carry out research, that's all. So you were students together? I was in the Faculty of Law, of course, and he in Science, so our paths rarely crossed. How do you even know about him then? But curiously, we got along, though I've not met him since my university days. I certainly didn't expect our next encounter to take this form. And with you, of all people, representing him. I mean, don't look at me like that. Shouldn't you be happy? I have like a 100% win rate against you, my dude. Don't be salty about it, my bro. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I don't mean to rub salt on the wound. I mean, but yeah, you should be happy. Your friend's probably gonna get off. It's fine. Ugh, if only I make it out of this office alive. He's actually been charged with murder, it seems. Yes, I know. Because the prosecution will be handled by me. What? But, like, I thought you couldn't be in cases where you had personal connections. Because, you know, it affects your ability to be objective. Bitch, the fuck? It's... Okay, I guess it's still the wild west of the days of like law where they just didn't care. Sure. Okay, Mr. Prosecutor. By you? But you made it sound as if you and the professor had been friends? We are friends, it's true. Why would you do this?
If the Reaper is the prosecutor, there's nothing anyone can do to save him! He's doomed!
Yeah, you know of your apparent curse as well, so... What the hell? What's Lord Van Zyke's thinking? Wait, are you just being the prosecution because you don't like me? And now that you know that I'm the defense, you're like, fuck this guy. It's suspicious. Alright. Reaper's identity. Oh yeah, what do you mean by what you said before? If you'd like to know the Reaper's true identity, does that mean... I'm a crowned prosecutor and a mortal like any other. I am no demigod.
But they've all died, haven't they? The people you've prosecuted, I mean.
No, Saseki-san's still alive. Gina's still fine, I think. Oh god, Gina, please. I hope Gina's fine.
Whether or not the trial ended in a conviction or acquittal. Sorry.
Those I prosecute are the vilest wretches of our society. People who, without question, deserve to be found guilty. The world is a better place without them. But that's not true of Mr. Natsume, for example. He wasn't a vile wretch at all.
Nor was Ginny! In fact, she's ever so hardworking now.
Yeah, asshole. I can't deny that since I encountered you, things have taken a turn. But the point is this. If any of those wild wretches that escaped justice subsequently died in mysterious circumstances, it was at the hand of their own kind. It's not my work. Lord Strongheart said the same. He believes you're not involved in any way. Although I think Lord Strongheart believes that he's not involved in any way because Lord Strongheart is the one that's doing the involving.
But you were attacked by those ruffians because they believe it's true.
The fact is, since people started to call me the Reaper of the Bailey, the number of serious crimes in the capital has dropped substantially. Oh. Okay. So they're like using you as some sort of, oh shit, I forgot the word. What's the word? Not prevention. Not warning. I feel like I should know this word. You know, it's like a preemptive thing. When people see it and they're like, oh, I shouldn't do that because if I do that, I might get, that. Oh, my English is so good today. Oh! It would appear that even the most hardened criminals can be made fearful of their lives. Do you mean to say... I mean to say that if my pseudonym serves a useful purpose, I adopt it gladly and with honor. Aw. That's nice of you, actually. That's nice that you take that burden on yourself. Aw, okay. Maybe you're a nice guy. I'm sorry for making fun of you earlier. Your face is fine. Your face isn't ugly. You're pretty handsome. That painting just, yeah, you look, yeah, see, we thought the painting might have been you. See, that's it just proves that you're pretty handsome. I'm sorry I made fun of you earlier. I'm sorry. But it's putting you in danger. You could be killed. It is my fate. Let God decide. Wow, that's pretty metal. Lord Van Zykes. Damn. Alright, that's pretty cool of you. Although there's something else I could say. I wonder if I should make it back to the prison. Cause I talked to you about everything. But can I talk to you about this? How could this have happened? I must feel awful. As well as a man losing his life, the crystal tower was greatly damaged too. Oh, I didn't know that. I know what happened! It must have been that! That? The day before the demonstration, I had my usual meal of frankfurters at the hotel restaurant. When I paid the bill, they gave me 3 shillings too much in change. But instead of saying anything, I just slipped the coins into my pocket. They're still there now. This is divine retribution for my wrongdoings! That's what this is! For a scientist, you're really oddly sold on the whole karmic retribution thing, aren't you? Yeah! For a scientist, he has some very illogical anecdotes. Long and illogical. Okay, so that wasn't it. Huh. Okay, should I show Brock then? Hey buddy, I'm back. Sorry for the wait. Can you tell me about this, your friend? Lord Van Zykes, about the article in the paper. Ah, yes. It seems there's a reporter nearby when that little skirmish took place. Yeah, they got a wonderful picture. Look at that. You're looking very nice, very dashing. And your friend, too. I had no idea I'd been photographed. It was careless of me. Oh boy, you would hate it today then.
It looks as though it's taken after the people who attacked you. It looks as though it was taken after the people who attacked you had run away, though.
Rest assured, the police have already apprehended every last one of them. But there's someone else fighting alongside you, it seems. Yeah, what's with that guy? And I think it's that same man who's sitting over there as we speak, isn't it?
Batman.
As I mentioned already, he's my apprentice. Perhaps you could tell us a little more about him? No. Oh, yeah, he's gonna tell us about him. Oh, that's nice. Now tell me about your Batman. Oh, I guess he'll be Robin if you're Batman, right? Because you're their apprentice. He's in my tutelage to become a prosecutor. So you could say he's my apprentice, I suppose.
Okay. Ah! Like you Auntie Hurley then, Runa?
No. I don't remember taking an apprenticeship with a great detective.
Hey, buddy.
He's currently compiling a report about last night's attack. Sitting still and staring into a wall? Is he okay? Wait, pal, blink twice if you need help. It looks like he's wearing some sort of mask? On Lord Strongheart's orders. What? On Lord Strongheart's orders? Not by his own volition? Wait, what? Wait. Wait, shit. Is this guy connected to the greater conspiracy? Wait. Is that Batman guy like actually like Batman? As in like he's actually the person that Lord Strongheart is like, because I can't imagine Lord Strongheart himself is making all the accidents of that happen with the Reaper of the Bailey like happen. Wait, is he like a paid assassin for Lord Strongheart to kill all the people that escape justice? What? Wait, what? Is that why he has to wear a mask by Lord Strongheart's orders? Nobody knows the man's face, or indeed his identity. Oh my god, he's an assassin! Why would you agree to take on such a clearly suspicious individual? And the assassin! Lord Strongheart's orders again! He's not one for meaningless follies. There will be a good reason for his actions. I hope you're right! Oh, hey pal. Nice to meet you. How are you? Oh, it's so weird to see like Baroque Van Dyke's like other side of his face. Cause I'm so used to seeing the left side of his face. This is the right side of his face. I have never seen the right side of his face. Is that his right ear? I'm curious. Oh, this is fucking... This guy's... Bro. Are you like a mercenary then? The task is complete? Good. In that case, you can collate all the briefs. Damn, your internet can't watch properly? Oh no. Or is it my internet? Let me see if there's anything wrong on my side. It's hard to say. I don't know. Well, if you're anything like me and you're living down under, our internet here sucks, my dude. Sorry that's not working properly. I'll research to see if there's any way I can like fix things if it's anything on my end, but man, just AU internet just sucks, my dude. I'm sorry. Nice to meet you. That mask is really scary. Oh, he just went back. Back to work again. That was really strange though. Yeah, no joke. Oh, we haven't even got a profile. I've never met the man before. I didn't even know he existed, and yet somehow it didn't feel like our first encounter. It didn't feel like our first encounter. Didn't feel like our first encounter. Have we met this person before? Have we met this mercenary assassin person before? Trying to think of all the people that it could be. Swear to God, it's fucking Bruce Fairplay again. Oh, that'd be pretty funny, but like, huh? Anyway, I think it's my internet or yours. Ugh. Yeah, I'll check my internet later. Sorry for this trouble, like, is persistent or anything. Thank you for staying by, though, despite the issues. Someone didn't feel like our first encounter. Huh. Don't bother trying to converse with him. He says nothing to anybody from outside this office. Yeah, is he like trying to hide his voice or something? Like, trying to to hide his voice because it's someone that would be recognized. I'm like almost entirely certain that this guy is a hired mercenary. Oh, but it wouldn't be your old friend, right? Your I forgot his other name. The guy who also had his name on the Morse code thing. It wouldn't be him because you would recognize that, wouldn't you? Like you would recognize if like your like old best friend just showed up at your doorstep again, right? At least I hope so. Even if he didn't speak, like you probably still recognize him. I'm assuming. Because you know, he's your best buddy, but like you don't seem to react, so I guess it's not him. It has to be someone else. Kazuma! Boy, wouldn't it be funny? Oh my god, I fucking wish it was Kazuma, boy. I fucking wish it was Kazuma. Honestly, if I'm gonna be 100% honest, the thought did cross my mind. Because I was thinking about it earlier. I'm like, someone I know, like, and someone who can obviously use a sword, right? And like the whole like sitting down, like not moving a muscle, the whole like training thing. I'm like, wow, this guy's a bit like Kazuma, but like they wouldn't do that. I don't think they'll. Kazuma's on vacation. He's on permanent vacation. He's not coming back to the game. Kazuma. Oh, as much as I wish. Oh god, I wish so much. I would pay this like game like $10. Slap money at it for them to bring Kazuma back. Please. My love. We didn't even get to enjoy our honeymoon together. Ah. Although if it was Kazuma, that would also be pretty funny because it means that Ryunosuke didn't recognize his best friend. Oh, he did say history. Somehow didn't feel like our first encounter. Oh, maybe. Is that like an indication that he did recognize him somehow? Oh my gosh. Wait, is it actually Kazuma? Kazuma? Kazuma ripped my dude. Yeah, right. He's on permanent vacation. Unless is he coming out of vacation? Oh man. Kazuma, is that you? No way. Actually? Kazuma? Oh man. I guess we'll find out, right? Old Strongheart has strictly forbidden it. Wait, shit. If it was Kazuma, like, it would make a lot more sense. Or like, on top of all the other things that I previously already just said, the whole, like, conspiracy with Strongheart as well. Because when Kazuma on the ship did say that he had something he had to do, but it wouldn't make sense if he was already acting as, like, Strongheart's, like, weird mercenary assassin guy, because he only just made it to Great Britain? I don't know. Oh, but then again, Lord Van Dyke's hadn't been prosecuting for like 2 years or something? Like a couple of years. Wait, but then was it Kazuma like as a teenager, just like mercenary for hire in Great Britain? That seems a bit crazy. Although if that is canon, I'd fucking support it. Oh, Kazuma's such a badass. I love him. Or loved him at least. Oh, permanent vacation. Kazuma, come back. Oh, I see. Why is he interested in my apprentice anyway? Huh? Oh, no. I mean, sorry. I didn't mean to offend you. The way he stood there so casually, yet with that flawless posture. Assassin. It couldn't be. Kazuma? 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 Wait. No. Actually? Oh, sorry. Yeah? What'd you... No, wait, Kazuma? Wait. Yes, there's something I've been meaning to ask you. Oh, what's that? That Nipponese man. Is he faring well? Oh, Soseki-san. Yeah, I think he's doing fine. Sorry? The one arrested twice in succession 6 months ago. With the stoop, and the mustache, and the jitters. Ah! Mr. Natsume, you mean?
I am not sure he'll be very pleased to find that you identified him from that list, Runo.
I mean, like, there aren't that many Japanese people with all those identifiers that Lord Van Zykes has also met, so I'm sure he'll be fine. He's fine, thank you. In fact, I received a letter from him by international post only the other day. I see. Well, I think we can end our discussion here, don't you? There's little time left before tomorrow's trial. I advise you to spend it investigating the case. Yes, thank you for the advice. And for the conversation. I can't believe he's asking after Soseki-san. After a Nipponese. Oh, it warms my heart every single time, like, Barok is like nice. I'm like, oh, you're okay in my book, maybe. He's okay, maybe.
Not sure whether to feel happy about that or worried. No, feel happy! It's character growth. I never imagined that Mr. Reaper would be friends with a mad scientist. Did you? It's a turn up for the books.
A mad scientist? You mean Professor Hairbrain? Yes, it might be worth quizzing the professor about his relationship with Lord Van Zykes, I think.
Yeah.
Okay, but first, before I go... Is that actually Kazuma? Bro, Kazuma, is that you? No way. Actually, though? I'm like... I went from like... Nah, I can't be. I'm just being... It's crazy. Like, that's crazy talk. That's why I didn't even mention it at first. I'm like, nah, it's crazy talk. But when you mentioned it, I was like, oh yeah, maybe. You know, maybe there's like it's a 50-50 chance. But then after all that, I'm like, this is up to an 80% chance. Kazuma? Maybe even a 90% chance. What the? But no. But maybe.
Yeah.
But all the Lord Van Zykes stuff in his office, like, this is still the funniest conversation to me. The portrait really dominates the room, doesn't it? Now, who is that, I wonder? It's a very majestic outfit and pose. But sadly, whoever painted it didn't do a very good job of capturing Lord Van Zykes' facial features.
Yes, you're right. I mean, it's not far off, but the artist has exaggerated his subject's handsomeness, I think.
Ah, that reminds me. I heard Emperor Napoleon of France ordered artists to make him look more attractive when they painted him.
How vain. That's really not an attractive quality in a person, is it?
This poor guy. That portrait does not depict me. Surely that's immediately obvious. Oh, then who is it? Yeah, who is it? Oh, he doesn't say. Yeah, okay. Is there anything else I haven't looked at? There's lovely curtains, lovely banisters. Is this his house symbol, I wonder?
Chalices.
Oh, I found out that he has fucking crystal chalices? And he still chucks them into the goddamn fire? What an asshole, am I right? Gramophone. His swords. Swords. It's lovely. I wonder if he made them himself or if he got someone else to make it for him. And I wonder why there's a Berlin person there. I just want to know if those are his house seals. And what is this? What is that machine? Water? Tap? Hard to say. Okay. Well, we'll go back to Lord Van Dyke's later. For now, we need to talk to Alfred? Albert? Albert Harebrain. Here it is. I understand that Lord Van Dyke was a friend of yours from your university days. Yes, that's right. He was studying law whilst I was studying science. What was he like back then? A good question. Unassuming, gentlemanly, an all-round nice fellow? Are we talking about the same person? Sorry, I think you misheard me. I'm talking about the cold-hearted, merciless prosecutor, Baroque Van Dykes? What was he like when he was at university?
Talk about a leading question, Bruno.
That's true. As I said, an unassuming and extremely pleasant gentleman. After all, he's a little darling of the Van Dykes family, with all its great aristocratic origins. The little darling? Wait, is he the baby of the family?
I didn't realize he had quite such noble blood.
Well, he must have. He's fucking throwing crystal glasses into fire. And he has an entire wall of vintages. I don't think normal people have that. Little darling?
It was a bit of a shock when I came to Britain and learnt what he'd become. The Reaper of the Bailey, no less.
Yes, that's right.
I did hear, though,
that there was a very big event in his life that completely changed him after graduation.
Really? What sort of event?
I'm sorry. But I don't know anymore. Is that a bald spot? Is it? Oh, I think that is. Oh, you might want to fluff your hair up a little bit, darling. I wasn't in the country at the time. I was in Germany already. Oh, yes, of course. If he's heard all about the Reaper, I really don't have the heart to tell him that Lord Van Dykes will be the prosecutor in court tomorrow. So, Professor, let me just make absolutely sure I understood you properly. The huge explosion that occurred yesterday was an accident, you're saying? You had no intention to harm the victim, who was, in fact, the sole investor in your work. Is that correct? As correct as 2 squared is 4. I swear it. Yes, it's true that the man perished in the machine of my invention. So I know that I'm far from blameless in all this, but still, I would never use my discoveries, my inventions, to take a person's life, not in a centillion years. I'm a man of science, that's all I know. You have to believe me, please. Do you believe me? Do you believe in my hypothesis? Science is the pursuit of truth, you know? I've always believed that, all my life. This guy's really giving me, like, British Soseki vibes. I'm afraid I don't know much about science, or your theories, but I do believe you, and I will fight to prove your innocence with all my might. I'm a man of the law, that's all I know! You have to believe me, please! When I went to live in Germany after I graduated, I learnt something very important. Nationality, class, lineage, none of that matters. As long as you try your hardest, you can achieve anything. I take issue with this because why? That's a good sentiment to have. The harsh reality is that many of those things you listed that you say don't matter, they do tend to act as a barrier of entry for many people, no matter how hard they try. So I feel like we should absolutely acknowledge that, and rather than being like, oh, it doesn't matter as long as you try, I feel like we should perhaps maybe work harder into you know, like creating a system where you know, we can truly look at things with actual equality rather than just a perceived equality. But let's not get into that. We're playing a video game right now. Thank you for that, Professor. And thank you in advance for defending me tomorrow in court. Alright, Reno, it's time! Time to visit the great exhibition. Sorry? Well, it's where the incident happened, isn't it? Yeah, we have to go and check out the crime scene before tomorrow. Yes, I suppose it's true. Time to investigate at last. Gosh. This is gonna be a long investigation. I'm wondering if I should call it a day. New location has been added. But like before we... I think I might call it a day, it's getting late. Oh man. Yeah. Yeah. As much as I would appreciate being able to finish all the investigation stuff today, I don't think I'll be able to. I think we'll save. If I can figure out how to get the start button. Here we go. I think we'll save and we'll call it a day. We can pick it up tomorrow! We'll pick it up tomorrow. We'll do our actual investigation of the stage and the crime scene, and we'll get our evidence. We maybe might be able to talk to Baron Van Zykes again, because I do love that guy. And we like pour over his room, see if he has any like new things inside his silly little room. Cause the thing that interested me the most in his little recreation of the exhibition was the hot air balloons and the guy lying down. Like, I wonder if that's important or not. It feels like we kind of peek behind the curtain of the prosecution's defense, doesn't it? But yes, hopefully tomorrow we'll be able to start a little sooner so that we can play for a little longer. But for now, this is farewell. We will pick this up again tomorrow. We're in full Ace Attorney mode, I think, for this week. So yeah, tomorrow night. Thank you all for coming. Thank you for dealing with perhaps my shitty internet. I have to admit, this is gonna be a please don't lynch me. But I do stream with Wi-Fi, which I know is not good. So I'll look into it, see if there's anything I can fix on my end. Thank you for being patient with me. And until next time, I hope you guys have a great evening, a great day, a great afternoon, all that stuff. And I'll see you next time. Bye bye. Have a good night.